Well, hello. I'm Sarah Goehrke, the Editor-in-Chief with 3dprint.com, and I'm here with the lovely Sophie Jones. We are at the International Additive Manufacturing and 3D Printing Conference in Nottingham, UK. And Sophie, would you like to tell us a bit about yourself first and your background?
Sure. So I'm General Manager of Additive Scientific. It's a spin-out of the University of Nottingham. We're a consultancy that provides technical services for companies looking to use additive manufacturing. So that's things like material development, process development. Basically, we push the technology to do a bit more than it can do at present.
Okay, great. And Additive Scientific is behind today's conference, this week's conference rather. This is the second full day of the event, and there was a pre-conference day on the Tuesday. So can you tell us about how Additive Scientific got started with this show and how long it's been running?
Sure. So this is the 11th year of the conference, and Additive Scientific has been involved in it in one way or another, so the team members have been involved in it for pretty much the duration of the conference. The reason for that is our connection with the university and the fact that we have the industrial connections too. So what the conference is really about is connecting research and absolute cutting edge additive manufacturing research with cutting edge industrial applications. What you see at this conference you won't see anywhere else, we hope. So things like the holographic that photopolymerization that was presented yesterday, you know, that's really cutting edge
That was
stuff.
from Lawrence Livermore Laboratory.
Correct. And then you see things like BMW and Airbus who are really pushing it in terms of industrial adoption.
Okay. So the presentations this year have been great so far. It's my first time, obviously not Sophie's, so I've really been enjoying the level and caliber of all of the speakers. They've been quite good, quite high level. The Q&As have been good.
Yep.
How have you felt about some of the interaction that people are able to have here?
So it's brilliant. The conversations you have over coffee and over lunch, they're really different to what you have at other events. The knowledge level of additive manufacturing at this conference is kind of really world class. There are people here who are, without a shadow of a doubt, the experts in what they do, and that means that you can be sat having lunch with someone who is the world leader in stereolithography, and on the other side of you is the world leader in metal systems. It's really interesting, and what we try to do is promote collaboration. So it's all about companies being stimulated by the research that they see around them and trying to see where it could transfer into the real world, I guess.
Great. And it has been really great conversations, and one of those was a facilitated conversation that Sophie set up. There was a Women in AM networking event last night, and it was the first time for that one. So can you tell us about the idea behind that?
Sure. So I was absolutely inspired by the Women in 3D Printing network that's been set up, which profiles women in the industry. And I thought, well, why not have one at our conference? We will be quite honest about this. We would like to increase representation at this conference across the whole industry. I think we have quite good representation here, but it could be a lot better. And what I want to do is create a network where at least people get to know each other and we can raise the visibility a bit. I think we should aim not only to increase the number of women in the industry, but also the positions that they're holding as well. Make sure that we're elevating women into positions of responsibility, because that's when we'll start to see the change.
Yeah. And it was quite a well-attended event as well. We filled, 4 tables, I think?
I think we watered the drinks down by the end so much that there was barely any alcohol in there to distribute, but it was really good.
Yeah, so it was quite a good showing. There are women in the industry, there are women at this show.
Yep.
And we were all able to kind of sit and chat from different areas.
So we've got some fantastic research being presented at the conference by women. So we've got Patricia from Sonova. She's presenting the work that she's leading on 3D printed titanium hearing aids, which is really amazing.
It was the first networking event I've been to where someone actually pulled some titanium
parts out of their pocket.
She just had them in her pocket and had them on the table, and they really are quite small.
So I'm really looking forward to her talk. And we had Samantha from Johnson Matthey as well yesterday, talking about the work that they're doing on ceramic catalysts, and that's really good stuff because they're actually scaling up to production, which is brilliant news, and she's leading on that. But there's always room for more women, I think.
I think so. And of course the men's presentations have been quite excellent as well. We've heard from scientists and industry and a lot of academics as well.
The caliber's really high here.
It is. So this has been just a really great week so far, and from where I am, not from where you are, it's still happening, so there's still more to come, and we'll be covering all of it at 3dprint.com. So thank you very much, Sophie.
Thank you very much.